Hey guys, I'm your host and you're watching Wrestle AI. Today we're diving deep into 10 moments that completely destroyed WWE's PG image. From flaming tables to brutal screwdrivers and segments that made you say, wait, this is PG? These are the wildest, most controversial moments that pushed WWE's boundaries like never before. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our daily dose of wrestling content. Let's get started. Number 10, Randy Orton attacks Stephanie McMahon. When WWE entered the PG era in 2008, fans were worried we'd never get to see intense, mature storylines again. But then came WrestleMania 25, and Randy Orton took things way past PG. In the build-up to his match against Triple H, Orton attacked Stephanie McMahon in one of the most disturbing segments of the time. He RKO'd her in the ring and then, in a shocking moment, kissed her unconscious body while Triple H was handcuffed and forced to watch. Yeah, you heard that right. It was dark, twisted, and absolutely chilling, and it completely blurred the lines between kayfabe and reality. That segment alone made the Orton versus. Triple H matched the most anticipated clash of the night. Number 9, Rhea Ripley's wild antics. Fast forward to the modern era, and Rhea Ripley is the undisputed queen of bending PG rules. From her chemistry with Dominic Mysterio, to her wild entrances, seductive pins, and unexpected twerking on live TV, Rhea has had free rein to express her dark, dominant character, and it's definitely not always family-friendly. The mommy gimmick has turned heads across social media, especially with the viral tension-filled moments between her and Dominic. WWE has clearly let Ripley do her thing, even if it makes censors a little nervous. Number 8, Blood returns in Hell in a Cell, Punk vs. McIntyre. When CM Punk clashed with Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood 2024, fans hoped we'd see a return to the violent classics of the past. And WWE delivered. Within minutes, blood was flowing, and the first time in years that WWE showcased such brutal violence inside the cell. The spots were insane, the energy unmatched, and the fans were shocked, literally gasping, as Punk and Drew took us back to the Attitude Era for one night. This wasn't just a great match. It restored the legacy of Hell in a Cell, which many fans felt had been softened over the years. Number 7, The Fiend gets burned alive. Yep, you heard that right. At TLC 2020, Randy Orton faced The Fiend in a Firefly Inferno match, and by the end of the match, Orton literally set The Fiend on fire. He poured gasoline over him, lit a match, and watched the flames rise. Now, how WWE got away with this during the PG era is anyone's guess. Burning a man alive on a pay-per-view? That's definitely not something you'd expect from a family-friendly product. But somehow, WWE pulled it off. And The Fiend returned weeks later in a charred new look, further proving you can't kill what's already dead. Number 6, The Flaming Table, Daniel Bryan vs. Kane. At Extreme Rules 2014, WWE tried to live up to the pay-per-view's name, and they did it with a flaming table. During the main event between Daniel Bryan and Kane, the Devil's favorite demon lit a table on fire, only to be slammed through it moments later. The crowd popped. It was an epic moment. But fans quickly realized the illusion was broken when fire extinguishers and safety staff were seen just off camera, preparing in advance. Still, for a product that was supposed to be PG, this match pushed the line big time. Number 5, thumbtacks make a comeback. Ambrose vs. Jericho. Remember when thumbtacks were banned in PG WWE? Well, Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho didn't care. At Extreme Rules 2016, during their Ambrose Asylum match, Jericho was slammed onto a pile of thumbtacks. And yes, the blood was real. Fans were stunned. This was the first time thumbtacks were used in WWE in over a decade. Jericho later revealed in his podcast that both he and Ambrose pitched the idea and were shocked when Vince McMahon approved it. And let's be honest, the moment Jericho screamed in pain with tacks stuck in his back was something straight out of a horror movie. Number 4, Braun Strowman gets crushed by a garbage truck. At TLC 2017, WWE staged an attempted murder. Yeah, that happened. Braun Strowman teamed with The Miz, Kane, and The Bar, but when things went south, they turned on him and literally threw him into a garbage truck. The truck crushed shut, and for a few moments, it looked like Braun was dead. Now, we all knew he'd come back, and he did. But WWE never really explained how Braun survived getting crushed alive. It was a bizarre moment, darkly hilarious, and absolutely beyond PG. Number 3, Randy Orton's screwdriver spot. In his Hell in a Cell match with Jeff Hardy in 2018, Randy Orton went full horror villain. At one point in the match, Orton grabbed a screwdriver, inserted it through Jeff Hardy's earlobe, and twisted it until Hardy screamed in pain. Fans were horrified. Commentators went silent. This wasn't just physical torture, it was psychological. Hardy later explained that they worked hard to make the spot painful-looking, but safe. Still, that was one of the most twisted visuals in WWE history, PG era or not. Number 2, Dominic, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. The love triangle between Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, and Liv Morgan gave us flashbacks to the Attitude Era. On one episode of Raw, Liv showed up wearing Dominic's vest, teasing him with a seductive exchange. And just as he was about to unzip it from her, Rhea stormed in to stop the madness. The feud kept getting steamier until SummerSlam, when Dom shocked the world by turning on Rhea and helping Liv Morgan win the Women's World title. It was sexy, controversial, and definitely not PG. Number 1, The Rock goes off script. And finally, the biggest PG killer of them all, The Rock. During his heel run in 2024 as the final boss, The Rock made it very clear PG rules don't apply to him. He dropped F-bombs, cursed on live TV, and destroyed Cody Rhodes in a parking lot segment that was anything but family-friendly. And then he took it further, posting a profanity-laced rant on Instagram, telling Cody and WWE that he was off script and that he didn't give an F. When he showed up on NXT in early 2025, fans expected him to tone it down. But instead, he doubled down, and let's just say WWE censors were working overtime to mute everything he said. The Rock didn't just push the boundaries, he smashed them wide open. So there you have it. 10 insane moments that killed WWE's PG vibe. Which one shocked you the most? Was it the Fiend going up in flames, or The Rock breaking every rule in the book? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wrestle AI for more crazy wrestling lists and deep dives. I'm your host, and I'll see you next time with more wrestling madness. Peace out, wrestling fans.